Hello, today is Saturday, March 6th, and we do have a couple birthdays. Today is Peyton Buey, Susie Buey's son. Today is his 23rd birthday. So Peyton, you knew you'd get a song from me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peyton. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Tom Pearson's birthday. That's Gina Pearson's husband. So Tom gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a good birthday, or a happy birthday, or a great birthday. Just on a little side note, Gina, I'm so sorry to hear about Cooper. Cooper is Gina's dog, and they lost Cooper yesterday. Family member, that's always hard, but you're in my prayers. I know how hard it is, but we never like to see our loved ones suffer. So I told you that yesterday that I was going to get on the scale today, and I was going to weigh myself daily for this week, and that was my every intention, my every plan for that this week. I did change the batteries on the scale yesterday. I didn't get on it, but I did change them. I was, just before I went for my walk today, it's cold, but it was beautiful. The sun was shining. It was really nice outside. But before I went for my walk, I was playing games on my phone and reading stuff and all that. And I got an email from a subscriber. I'm only going to tell you by her first name. I'm not going to give you her full name, but her first name was Carmen. Carmen sent me such an eye-opening email. It just made my day, Carmen. It not only made my day, I think it's changed my life. I mean, I know that's kind of like extreme, but I really did think it changed my life, because she pointed out to me that I'm living too much in the past. And I so agree with her. I learned so much about how much I used to weigh, how much more weight I had lost, and how I'm going the wrong way, and that at one point I was like, I was 95.2 pounds, and I keep stressing about that, and she pointed out, which is so true, that I'm wasting all my time and my energy thinking about the past and not living in the present. And that's so true. I have, for the last couple months, just been living in the past as far as how far I had gotten before I had my little slip up, and how much farther away I'm getting from it, and just concentrating so much on that silly number on the scale, which I tell everybody not to pay attention to. I need to start being happy in the moment, because I don't look forward to my meals at all, which I have always looked forward in the past, although I love my berries, you know that. But, and a lot of you pointed out a lot of things which I totally agree with. Someone had pointed out that I put that the refried beans were 0 points, but on the green plan they are points. I realized that I had put the points on the cans when I put them in my pantry when I was on the blue plan, and I never really stopped to think about it. Looking back and thinking, which I told you I'm not going to do anymore, but this is what I did yesterday. When I was trying to figure out why I had such a huge gain. I did eat more processed foods for the week. I did stay within my points. I did stay on plan 100%, but I ate way more processed foods than I have in a very long time. And I think some of that might have attributed to it. I think that somebody else had pointed out that with the walking, I might have had some inflammation, which causes people to gain some weight. Not that it's a painful inflammation, but it's just, like my joints haven't been used to moving that much. And so they're just kind of protecting them by, sending some fluids that way, I guess. I did have a very high sodium diet the day before, so that could play into it too. So, I did that, and I so appreciate all of you for helping me out, because a lot of you I know don't want to say stuff because you think you're going to hurt my feelings, but if Carmen wouldn't have sent me that email, and I'm sure she felt like maybe she shouldn't have sent it, because she might have thought that I might take it the wrong way, and oh my gosh, I took it the correct way. Hopefully I took it the correct way, because I really do believe that she was thinking that it was best for me. And when I was reading it, I realized that she's right. I'm not so much proud of the fact that I've kept off over 80 pounds for how many years, but concentrating so much on the little bit of weight I'm gaining. I mean, that's not a little bit of weight, it's like 10 or 11 pounds, but concentrating too much on that, and the more I'm concentrating on it, the farther back I'm going because I'm so consumed with that. So I need to put it behind me and just kind of realize that if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. We always know I shouldn't set goals whenever I do. Like, I mean, you have to set some sort of a goal somewhat. I realize that. But I set all my expectations on that goal, and I don't allow myself to have any kind of a failure or kind of sway off that plan in any way, shape, or form. And I find that a lot lately I'm not living so much in the present, but I'm living in the past and the future. I'm not living for the day. I'm living for, like a couple months ago I was 11 pounds more that I had lost, or next week I'm hoping I can do this, and and I hope when I get to my next weigh-in that this is going to show a bigger loss, and I'm ignoring today. And I'm not promised tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So why am I wasting all my time worrying about what the number's going to say next week, or what it said a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago? I need to concentrate on right now. And so I have decided that, I know I told you I was going to weigh myself every day. I'm not going to do that because I'm becoming the person that I tell everybody not to be. I'm becoming the person that's so concentrating on that number on the scale. When I was walking this past week, I felt so invigorated, and I felt so much like my old self, and I felt so happy to be out and moving around and seeing things going on around my neighborhood. And it didn't reflect on the scale, but it reflected in my mood. My mood, I think, was way better this week because I was just feeling so much more accomplished, and I was feeling so much better every day when I got up. So looking forward to my walks, and really I was looking forward to a weight loss, but for some reason it's not coming to me, and I think that I need to refocus my plans, readjust my sails, as they say if you're in a boat. Readjust your sails, because I want to reach my goals, I really do, but I think that I'm putting too much pressure on myself. And Judy Rivet, I hear you, because Judy always tells me, Sandy, you're putting too much pressure on yourself. And I agree with you, Judy. I so much agree with you. But, and it's so easy to tell other people, stop doing that. Don't do that, but I need to follow my own advice. I need to follow my own plan. And so I am going to, from now on, just concentrate on feeling better. If I lose weight, I'm still going to do my weigh-ins on Fridays, because like whether you're on a diet or not, you should always at least weigh yourself once a week, if not once a month at least, just to keep your body in check, just to know where you're going, where you're heading. I did find that this week with my walking, my clothes were a little bit looser on me, so obviously I've lost some inches. Everybody tells me I should measure. I know that, but I don't. I don't know why. I just don't. And I do think if I took some measurements, I would see some results. But then I know who I am, and my results might not be coming as quick as I think, because I'm very impatient. I'm a very, very impatient person. I try very hard to be patient, but I'm just not the least bit. But so I'm going to concentrate more on eating healthy. I'm trying to get back to my healthy foods and away from my processed foods, because I do realize I had a lot of processed foods this week, and which might have added to some inflammation. And just know that I did everything right. And for some reason, the scale didn't want to show that I did everything right. And I know in my heart of hearts that I did everything right. And why am I going to let some number on a scale define how well I did that week, or how poorly I did that week? I did very well, and it just didn't reflect it on the scale. So I am, from this moment on, living to live up to my channel name of Let's Get Fit. Nowhere in my channel does it say let's lose weight. It says let's get fit. And that's my goal now. That's my goal for this year, is just to get fit. And I think I'm pretty fit now, but you know, you can always be a little bit fitter. And especially at my age, I have to just chalk it up to the fact that it's just not going to come off as quickly. That's not to say it's not going to come off, because it will come off. It's just going to be that much slower coming off. And I can't set, which I really felt like a pound wasn't an unrealistic goal, but obviously at my age, maybe it is. Or maybe for the fact that I've lost so much weight that it is. So I just know that from this moment on, I am no longer living in the past. I no longer will be telling you how much farther I need to get to my best loss. I know what I need to do, and I just need to get there. And if I get there, I get there, and if I don't, I don't. The last time I'm going to mention it, if I get to 100 pounds, if I get to 100 pounds. I think it's just, I want to get to that magic number. Not that it's going to change my life in any way, shape, or form, because it's really, other than the fact that I'll have such a sense of accomplishment, it's a goal that I set out to do 40 years ago, that I finally accomplished it. But it's not really going to change my life that much. It really isn't. It's, you know, like 16, 17 pounds. 16 or 17 pounds is really going to change my life. I understand that. But it's not going to change it in such a way that, you know, like I'm going to become a millionaire or something like that. It's just the way it is. I'm going to occasionally show you my food. I'm not going to show you my food all the time. I told you I was going to do it for the month of March, but then once again, I'm becoming a slave to my food, and it's like, and I'm not enjoying it. I have to learn, which I agree with a lot of you, that my portion sizes are way too big. I have to realize that the portion sizes that I could eat at 66, I can no longer eat at 70. The older you get, the less calories your body requires. And I'm still eating the same amount of calories that I was eating when I first started this plan, when I was over 300 pounds. And obviously my body is telling me, and I need to be listening a little bit better, that I no longer need to consume that many calories. I am not going to be calorie counting as I'm saying that, because then once again I'm becoming a slave to a number. I'm not going to do that. I am going to only eat when I'm hungry. I'm not going to look at a clock. I'm going to decide that if my body says I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat a lot lighter than I have been. I'm going to have my portion sizes cut back because I know that they're too much. And just weigh myself once a week and then see. And then just whatever I have, I have. If I have a gain, I have a gain. If I have a loss, I have a loss. No more living in the past. I'm wasting too much time living in the past, judging myself on how my past accomplishments were, instead of judging myself on how I did this present day. And so I'm living in the present now. I'm no longer living in the past, and I'm no longer living in the future. Starting today, I'm living in the present, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it, because I can't waste any more time. I can't waste any more time thinking about how well I did in the past, or how much more I need to do better in the future. Living for today. That's my plan. That's my goal, and that's what I'm going to do. Because, like somebody asked me, was it going to change? How is it going to change your life once you reach 100 pounds? And how is it going to change your life once you're in Wonderland? It's really not. I mean, in the whole wide scheme of things, it's just a number on the scale. It's just a number on the scale, and it's not going to change my life that much. It's going to change it somewhat, I understand, but not to the extreme that I'm obsessing about it, and I need to stop obsessing. I just need to stop obsessing. So, starting today, let's get fit with Sandy, and let's live in the present. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it. Once again, Carmen, thank you so much. You changed not only my day, but you changed my life. You really did. And I know that's probably like an overabundance of, I don't know, praise or something. I don't know. I don't know the phraseology or whatever. But she really gave me a whole new perspective on my weight and my whole journey of living my life and getting fit. So thank you so much, Carmen. As always, everyone, please stay safe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.